Hello. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wadash, the great Ali Shaddad of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth. I come before you in the name of call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wadash. I want to come, no, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wadash. The great Almighty, my Father in heaven, I come before you in the name of Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world. I gotta stop saying all that. Come before you in the name of Yahweh Shai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world. Is hard. And just giving much respect to his only begotten Son and double honors to great millstone, the ones who revealed to me this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And they not only get you to go back to Yahweh Shem Shai, but they prepare you for these times that are ahead of us, these great times, these times of change, these dark times, these wondrous times that are foretold out of the Bible. They read precepts upon precepts. They break down history accurately. They always finding something new. Most of them, surprisingly, they are. Most of the time, they finding a lot of new stuff, and there's never enough that Yahweh can teach us, through his prophets. So sit back and learn every day off his fellow prophets. Those are the men of Yahweh Shem Shai. They came with it first, and they've always been honest. So much respect and double honors to Great Millstone. Shout out to the Akim, the brothers that's in the Word, whether you be from Great Millstone or not. You still listen to them, you still study, you still read the Bible, and you go to the highways and byways to the best of your abilities. Much love and respect to you, brothers. Much love, respect to the Akwaf, the beautiful sisters that's in the Word. And whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, and you listen and you learn in silence. Nothing wrong with that. Coming back at you with another video. I don't know what to title it, but I'm gonna find a title. I was gonna title it "Rise Up, Jacob" or some degree, because there's a video that's going viral about some Jake jumping on a. I do believe they said that he was German and black or whatever, but some Jake jumping on a woman, on a white lady at the court and attacking her. He leaped over there like a lion, as they would say. And that is like a foreshadowing of what's to come in a way, because a lot of the Israelites are getting tired of suppression, getting tired of being told what to do over by somebody that's inferior to them, and I wanted to get a couple of Bible scriptures that I've been recapping on from Numbers that tell you, what happens when you make these people angry. And not even what happens, but this was in the past, but it's foreshadowing, something to come that's in the future, so it's real good. It's real good to read and to study, like I said, and that's a way to talk to Yahweh for you men out there, and for you women. It gives you peace of mind, to know that you can reach Yahweh at any moment, at any time. He's never not around. He's always around. He's always watching, and it's a good thing. I advise everybody, like all the Israelite brothers and sisters, to get into the Bible, but the world ain't like that. But for some of you guys that are, bookworms, or some of you guys that are curious and wondering about what the hell is going on, or wanting to know about your heritage, your people, the history, how to, the slavery connecting to the Bible, this is it, so without further ado, just keep going with the title. I guess I'll say Jacob, Rise Up, Jacob, because I was going to talk about something else, but, lessons within lessons. So, yeah, he leaped on her like like it was nothing, bro. Like, and they could stop him. They stopped him, but it's just a simple fact that he attacked them. A lot of these Jakes is getting tired of oppression and getting tired of this madness and keeping them down. I was watching one little skit or reel or whatever that's on fucking Facebook or whatever, and one of the guys had made a point. They trying to keep them down to the lowest, to their lowest part, because right now Jacob is on the rise, with all that he does, whether it's good or bad. He's overpowering his enemies, but most of the foremost is just prophecy, happening, but the people are scared, like it said, and I do believe it's in the book of Genesis, like how the Egyptians, when they saw the Israelites, it said, "Behold, the Israelites are mightier than we." So it scared the crap out of them to see so many of them, and it gradually grew over time. But the surprise of the numbers of them and how big they were bigger than Egypt itself. They were strong. They were many. So like it says in the book of Numbers, can you count the dust of Jacob? So can you number these blacks? Blacks, Negroes, Native blacks, Mexicans, Native Americans, and Can you count the dust? Can you number Jacob? And you can't, because it's too many of them. That you were the number. If you could count the sand on the sea, then the number of Israel, then the number of Israel shall be numbered. You can't. So these our enemy, which is these white folks and the rest of the nations, are scared of this superpower nation being born and doing everything in their power to stop them. So. But Israel, they know how to do damage when the times come. I want to read that part. That part is what got me. It's not bad out here. It's really not. It's actually pretty nice. Even though I want these clouds to go away for the sky to come back, but it's not. All right now. I think the seasons are changing. Oh, this one is a good one. I like this part. This is Numbers chapter 21, verse 24. No, it says 23. It says, "But Sihon would not allow Israel to pass through his territory. So Sihon gathered all his people together and went out against Israel in the wilderness. And he came to Jahaz and fought Israel. Then Israel defeated him with the edge of the sword and took possession of his land from the Arnon to the Jabbok, as far as the people of Ammon. For the border of the people of Ammon was fortified. So Israel took all these cities, and Israel dwelt in all the cities of Amorites, and Heshbon and all its villages." It says, "For Heshbon was the city of the Sihon, the king of the Amorites." It says, "Who had fought against the former king of Moab, and had taken all his land from his hand as far as Arnon." It says, "Therefore those who speak in Proverbs say, Heshbon, come to Heshbon, let it be built, let the city of Sihon be repaired. For fire went out from Heshbon, a flame from the city of Sihon. It consumed Ar and Moab, the lords of the heights of Arnon. Woe to you, Moab, you have perished, O people of Chemos. He has given his sons as fugitive and his daughters into captivity to Sihon, king of the Amorites." So, they got into it with them, and they took their city. They took the whole land. They took the kingdom. So, during that time when they was fighting them, they had crashed their economy. They had destroyed their governors. They had destroyed everything and removed them out of rule and took their land, as Yahweh prophesied with Moses when they, going into the land of milk and honey, that they would take other nations, they would take other people and take them into subjection and put them into servitude for them. You know, so it says, but we have shot at them. Heshbon has perished as far as Dibon. Then we laid waste as far as Nopha, which reaches to Medeba. So they taking over kingdoms in Africa. You know, mind you that this all happened in Africa. So, you know, pretty accurately, you know, the Israelites, you know, they are black, they are dark skinned. So it's a lot of people that don't believe. What makes me even more madder is that our own people is quick to defend the people and to quick to defend their lies. They will stick up for them. I heard all kinds of dumb shit on online talking about, oh, we not the people, you know, how come this and how come that, you know, and they don't even study. They just talking out of their mouths. Like, you need to really study. You need to really read these books, you know. I think it's one book called From Babylon to Timbuktu. You know, you can study 100 years of lynching. What is the book that the prophets was talking about with the Strongs in it? I forgot, but you could. It's numerous books and like that deal with history based that connects to the Bible and how the children of Israel is the Negroes, Mexicans, and the Indians. They are the children of Israel, the Israelites, and more proof is slowly coming up, like the Decalogue stone, the Lost Lunas stone. You know, I think it's the Lost Lunas stone where it say the Ten Commandments, and it's in I think it's in Mexico, and then it got the real name of the Most High on it. So to each his own. You know, I think that before people run their mouth and just do it out of before people run their mouth, they need to study. As simple as that. But you know, rest assured, my point is you know that at some point these Israelites is gonna have enough, and right now it's slowly but surely happening with the inflation, you know, the rise on the prices of things, the wars that are happening, the laws that are being changed, etc. You know, but it's not enough to the point to where to get these people up to get them to riot and to strike back. You know, Jacob is not in that corner, not yet. You know, from what we've seen, you need more chaos to get these people off his feet. You know, like they said, like an old lion, who shall rouse him up? I'm gonna go to that part too. I think I fucking skipped it. I can't find it yet, but I'm gonna just stick to my point. It says, "Thus Israel dwelt in the land of the Amorites. Then Moses sent out to spy out Jazer, and they took its villages and drove out the Amorites who were there." It says, "Then they turned and went up by the way to Bashan. So Og king of Bashan went out against them, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. Then Yahweh said to Moses, 'Do not fear him, for I have delivered him into your hand with all his people and his land. And you shall do to him as you did to Sihon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon.'" So, you know, they got a reputation of flopping governments and destroying economies and destroying cities and blowing them up, you know. So, you know, right now it's more and more evident that they come into that point to where everything that they built, they're going to destroy it. That's what Yahweh wants them to do, you know, through his design and his plans for what he got for the children of Israel. Like it says, what did it say? "Behold, the day of the Lord is coming, and is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So a portion of us, which will be the elect, whomever they are, They will be saved out of it, and then the rest of them will be destroyed. But the whole point is that Jacob's trouble is coming. The time of peace is about to be over soon. You know, we in 2024, so a lot of people are expecting big things to happen. A lot of that fish is so good, but I don't think it was cooked all the way. I think it's, I don't know. I got a grease problem. But, you know, the time is coming for Jacob's trouble to happen, you know? Where is that part? There it is. Um, this is in Numbers 24, verse 8. It says, God, or we could just read it from the top. It says, then he took up his oracle and said, the utterance of Balaam to the son of Beor, the utterance of man whose eyes are open, the utterance of him who hears the words of Yahweh, who sees the vision of the Almighty, who falls down with his eyes wide open. How lovely are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel, like the valleys that stretch out, like the gardens by the riverside, like aloes planted by Yahweh. Because they have, I think it was Balak. Yeah, these two leaders of their kingdoms, Balak and Balaam. Balaam wanted to. The story, long story short, Balaam saw the threat that Israel was coming with, and he was scared. I think he was the king of Moab or something like that to some degree. I don't know, but I gotta it got to refresh in my memory. But Balak pretty much was afraid of. Wait, I want to get the beginning part. I'll go back to this part. Yeah, Balak. It says that Balak was the son of Zippor. Um, I think he was the leader of Moab or whatever. And then so Balak, where's Balak in the beginning? And Balaam was the leader of Beor at Pether. So Balak was the leader of Moab, and then Balaam was the leader of Peor. So Balak had seen the threat that Israel had caused and wanted to stop them where they was at, and didn't want them to allow them to even, because they were gonna I do believe. It says, then the children of Israel moved and camped in the plains of Moab on the side of Jordan across from Jericho. Across from Jericho. I guess they attacked them first, but Balak wanted to curse Israel and he wanted Yahweh to curse his own people, but Yahweh had denied him and Balaam, and Balak had sent curses upon Israel, tried to 3 times, but it didn't work, you know. So we can go back to my part. So, you know, in turn, the spirit of Yahweh had possessed Balaam to speak the words and bless Israel instead of curse them. So he, instead of cursing them 3 times, he blessed them 3 times. You know, so it says, the utterance of Balaam, the son of Beor, the utterance of the man whose eyes are open. It says, the utterance of him who hears the words of Yahweh, who sees the vision of the Almighty, who falls down with eyes wide open. So this confirms also that even the enemies, well, this was obvious, everybody knows this, you should know it, that even enemies, you know, can have visions from Yahweh Shem Shai. Different nations can get visions from Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Some of these people are getting the visions of the end times. Some of these people are getting visions, actually mostly of them are the visions of the end times, and you know, World War III and the nuclear day, the crash, the fallout, the implosion of the economy, you know, the riots and the segregation, you know, the racism. A lot of these people are getting these strange dreams from Yahweh Shem Shai that are not of Israel, you know. And Yahweh Shem Shai controls all things, so they ain't got no choice but to testify and to speak what they saw, and to tell. Some of these people are saying the most honest things. They know that the blacks, the Negroes, Mexicans, and Indians are the children of Israel. They know that. They're aware of that. A lot of people are speaking the truth. This was right here is proof of that, you know, because Balaam is he pretty much a Hamite, the children of Ham. You know, the Midian. I think the Midianites, and he was from Beth at Peor, and all of those are Hamite territories. All of them are. You know, they're African territories, and he was an enemy, and he still got. But they knew back then. A lot of people knew who Yahweh Shem Shai was. So a lot of them was afraid, and they would pray to him. But sometimes it would be in the wrong way. Sometimes these people would try to contact Yahweh through sorcery and other means, you know, besides praying and stuff. You know, they would try to call upon him, but, you know, he was only for one people. But it says, who falls down with eyes wide open. It says, how lovely are your tents, O Jacob. It says, your dwellings, O Israel, like valleys that stretch out, like gardens by the riverside, like aloes planted by Yahweh. It says, like cedars besides the waters, he shall pour water from his buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters. And that is talking about having all the nations mingling, you know, not mingling with their people, but taking all of their women and having their women have their children. Like they multiply greatly, like they're an exceedingly great army, you know. And this is what they're afraid of, all the way down to the bums, to the super predator gangbangers, to the black millionaires, you know, to the rich Mexicans, the Indians that got all that territory, or did have it, you know. But they're afraid of all of them, you know, because they all are part of the royalty. They're all a part of the promise. You know, a lot of these 2/3 gonna get their butts kicked, you know, but they gonna receive the promise. But they will fulfill their role in prophecy. You know, they will be a part of the prophecy, and Yahweh is gonna do and use them as they please, as the story has foretold. You know, so a lot of people may not believe in the Bible, but the signs of the times is so fucking evident to the point to where it's undeniable. Like right now, Russia is at arms with Israel. You know, they joining in the fight down there with Iran and Israel and Gaza, and as well as Iran and Israel. So, you know, Iran is supported by Russia, and Russia is dictating a war with Gaza and Israel, and the Palestinians, because that don't make no fucking sense. Wait, Gaza is in Israel. I think Gaza is in Iran. I really got to do my map studies. But, you know, long story short, Iran is supported by Israel, And Israel, I mean, no, Iran is supported by Russia, and Russia is joining in now, and Israel is supported by America. So it's going to lead to World War III at some point. It's slowly but surely building up. These things are happening. These things are very real, and they're all talking about a coming invasion. Because right now, we at a time to where it can go no further. A lot of things that are happening, like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, this devil, he said this devil has a boundary that he can't cross. When his time is up, his time is up. So, he's going to use this devil. And this one is, they always saying this one, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil have come down on you having wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. So the devil is running out of time. The Edomites are running out of time. Their rule is decaying. And it's also a part of their plans to destroy their own rule. Let's just bug it. Let's just destroy it and restart it all over with. Because they over here blaming people for the ecosystem of the world, talking about it's too many people. They talking about money issues, all the way down from the changing of laws. Just constantly oppressing the world itself, and the other nations are even getting their ass kicked. But, at the same time, like I said in the Bible, it's just an excuse to get at Israel, because Israel is on the rise. They are the true children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and it's making them jealous and it's making them angry. They don't really care about all the fighting. They really care about what the hell is going on in America with this mass amount of people here that just keep expanding, and they taking over everything. Nowadays, you see all of our people, and it's less and less Caucasians. You see more and more of our people, like, daily, man. You don't even see them like that. Like, you do see them, but not many, So not as many as you would see, because you go where, Jake is all the way in Alaska. He's in Chicago. He's in New York. He's fucking everywhere across the United States. There's not nowhere you can't find a Jake. Wyoming, that's all white territory. And somewhere around there, you're going to find a Jake. He just know how to worm his way around. Deep in Ohio, Colorado, even in Paris and England and Rome. You got ghettos down there and all that too with Israelites. So he's everywhere, spread across the whole world. But mainly America is the main concentration of what's really going down. He's everywhere, and he's multiplying at an alarming rate. Right now, they dealing with the low birth count and how serious it is for the whites to not be multiplying with their own race, because there's a big ass fucking switch up with the Israelites. Israelite men are getting tired of Israelite women, so they are abandoning them to a degree. Yeah, they are. And they're going out to go to other women of other nations. Now, according to the Bible, that is nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with having multiple women, and it's nothing wrong with having women from other nations. You just can't marry them. They have to be concubine based. So pretty much they stay permanent as a side chick, If they not of Israel, do not appoint them and marry them and have children by, well, you can have children by them, but you can't marry them, So they just the forever side chick or / surrogate mother. So when shit like that, it makes the black man more freer, even though he was doing this before he knew the truth, but it gives us more comfortability, and it makes things lighter, and it makes things better. Now, when I walk past a Caucasian woman and she's getting at me and I'm talking to her, I won't be ashamed of it. I won't feel bad. I'm like, all right, shit, I'll talk to you, get your number and all that. If an Asian woman get at me like they have in the past, many of times, and I've skipped them because I knew the truth, but I didn't know how deep the rabbit hole go. I didn't know how much comfortability that Yahweh gives a man, He gives them a lot of comfortability. Jake, a lot of comfortability. So it's like when you study and you realize these things, it's like, how in the hell did we abandon, how in the hell did we abandon Yahweh and we forget about him, and we have so many benefits and we have so many blessings. So, but like Yahweh said, we got to learn good and we got to learn evil. We got to learn both sides, man. It's both and it's both. It says his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. It says Yahweh brings him out of Egypt. He has strength like a wild ox. Oh yeah, speaking of that too, Israel was born in Egypt. You know, the birth of Israel was in Egypt, starting with the story of Joseph and his brothers and how his brothers tried to kill him, and he was sold off into Egypt. And when he became the Pharaoh, his brothers came to him, and his father Abraham came to him during a famine, and he saved them out of the famine. And the 12 tribes were together, and they had rested down there in Egypt, and that was the birth of Israel. So when the story starts with Israel, it's actually the beginning. You know, it's not actually the beginning, because we all know the Israelites were a part of the powers and the Alahayim before, you know, during the creation of the world and all of that. They were a part of that. But, you know, the beginning of Israel and how they started with their oppression and all that, and how, you know, Egypt was doing them, that was the start of it. That was the birth of a super nation within a nation, you know. So the same shit that happened in the Genesis, you know, is happening now in reality. You know, they are witnessing the birth of a super nation within a nation that's considered a super nation, you know, a superpower or whatever you may presume. But, you know, that's what's happening, and everybody's eyes is here on America. You know, whether they tired of America and they want to invade them, or they just jealous of what the hell is going on here, because Jake is rising up. He is getting stronger, like I said, with the women and all of that. Don't be afraid to have different women. Don't be afraid to try other women from other nations. If you know the laws and you know the rules, just don't marry them. You know, they can be your girlfriend and all that, but they can't be your wife. They can't be somebody that, you know, that's just being married to you. You know, nah. You know, but it's a lot of comfortability, and it's a lot of weight that's being taken off of Jake. If he study, like it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time, the strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is a treasure, man. If you study, you know, and if you get to know Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua a little bit more, hey, he is real fearful, but he is great. He is awesome. He is majestic. He's fair. And, you know, Jacob being the one that he loves the most out of the whole world, you know, he gives him the most benefits. So, you know, it's a lot of weight that's being taken off our backs. You know, like he said, we don't have to deal with the Israelite woman, because she bugged out right now. She crazy, man. The best thing you can do is, you know, sleep with them and move on with your life. You know, play with them a little bit and get on, but don't get too deep in them. Whether they trying to get into your pockets, whether they trying to mess with your life, don't have no kids by them. No, don't even have no kids, period. The times that we coming in, you don't want to be dealing with no kids when America is at war with another nation and they're invading, man. You ain't got time to be having kids and moms chasing behind us. Hell no, man. You got to be able to worry about yourself. Seek salvation for yourself. Okay? If you can't save them, but you can damn sure save yourself. They got to be able to be strong enough to save themselves, no matter how sad their story come to an end, no matter how fucked up they are, no matter if they didn't hear the word and the shit done finally started, and they saying, but what about us? If we didn't get the word, or if we deny Yahweh, what's going to happen to us? Shit, whatever happens to you happens. There's nothing that the prophets can do to save you because you didn't listen. There's nothing that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua can do for a man if he didn't do the work. There's nothing that he can do for these women. They gonna condemn their damn self. You know, it's nothing that he can do for the 2/3 but get rid of them. You know, because they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They don't care about what the Lord got to say. All they doing is feeding their own bellies. They care about themselves, man. They don't care about the Lord, man. The Lord, to them, the Lord is just a past tense thing. It's a thing that they heard of. It's something that happened a long time ago, you know. Or I'll go to church. Church blinds you even more. Oh my goodness, especially with the shit that had happened on New Year's and all that. When they the church keeps showing you that they not for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They don't know who the Lord is. They don't know who God is. They with the Jesus Christ movement. They still with that shit, you know. When they show you that the temple of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the temple, no, that is just a temple. That's what they're showing you. Like Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua say, I do not dwell in a temple made by men's hands, man. The Lord is not found in some fucking house. It's too big it's too small to contain him. But these dumb, ignorant niggas, you know, the wicked parts of Jake, they feel like they know everything when they don't. They are pre-programmed, pre-engineered by their oppressors to do this, and they realize that, and they still don't care. They still don't care. It's just, at this moment, it's just pure arrogance and ignorance, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro. They're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. Be gay, be killers, be drug dealers, be thieves, be bums, be lazy ass niggas. They gonna do whatever they want to do, man. But this is what Yahweh Shem Yahshua is expect them to do, because he did not choose everybody. But shout out to those of us that are waking up, those of us that are changing. You putting the weed aside, saying, I'm done with ignorance. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want this life. I want to change. I want to do better. It's other things in the world that I could be doing, besides what the fuck I'm doing right now. Go to the gym, work out, work on your car, stack your money, take care of yourself, take care of your kids if you have kids. Don't be sitting around here acting like you don't have no responsibilities and you ain't got to do shit. Stop using these women. These women are anchoring you and stopping you from becoming the man that you're supposed to be. Like it say right here. It says, Yahweh brings them up out of Egypt. He has the strength like a wild ox. He shall consume the enemies, the nations of his enemies. He shall break their bones and pierce them with his arrows. He bows down, he lies down as a lion, and as a lion, who shall rouse him? Who's gonna challenge Yahweh Shem Yahushai, The Lord, there's nothing that they can do to stop him. If Yahweh chose his people, he chose them. He chose the children of Israel. He's always loved them. Now, we come into a time and day to where the people, these nations, these wicked white people and these other nations is gonna challenge these Israelites, and they gonna see if Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai gonna protect them, because the fake Jews that's out there in Israel, when they finally get blown up and World War III crack off and they're gone, and they getting their ass whooped, they gonna realize that the Most High never protected them. Those were never his people, bro. Those were never his people, and that's going to make them real jealous, because it's going to confirm even more to these retards that don't know already, that's just going to be finding out, like, wait a minute, those are the Israelites, we're the Israelites? No shit. How much proof do you fucking need? Like Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, the proof that they going to need the most is when them damn bombs is dropping, bro. When them fucking bombs is dropping, bro. When them fucking planes is coming and them paratroopers is coming and these Israelites gotta go to war and shit, they gonna fucking learn. Like Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they gonna say, then you shall know that the Lord is upon you, This Isaiah chapter 25, it says, "O Yahweh, you are my God. I will exalt you. I will praise your name, for you have done wonderful things." All these signs, all these events that are happening is the signs that Yahweh is acknowledging us, and we at a point to where when America is destroyed, that would be our we will be liberated, from the oppression of the enemy and all of that. We'll finally be free. We don't have to worry about the money game no more. We don't have to worry about cars. We don't have to worry about bills. You don't have to have a problem about women. Everything is going to be destroyed, and everything is going to put itself, Yahweh is going to put everything back into its natural order. Oh, it's cold as fuck out here. It's cold. But, it says, for your counsel of old are faithfulness and truth, for you have made a city a ruin, a fortified city a ruin, a palace of foreigners to be a city no more. So the Most High is about to remove these wicked people that are ruling us, these morons that are in power, these evil, wicked ass people, because they could do good things, but they choose not to. They rather just keep doing the fucked up shit that they doing, and they keep their jealousy and they keep their racism, and they refuse to let the Jacob come into power. It's so bad to the point to where they letting all the immigrants in. Now, some of these immigrants are Israelites, but the rest of these fucking immigrants and the rest of these nations is overpowering Israel, putting them down more and more, stopping them. They would rather give taxpayers' money to these immigrants, housing to these fucking immigrants, It would give them free health care and all of that. The things that the Israelite men broke their back for, the Israelites broke their ass for, is given for free to these immigrants. Now, some of these immigrants, like I said, are Israelites. Israel is a speckled bird. A lot of them do belong to the lineage of Israel. But for the rest of them motherfuckers, man, them motherfuckers ain't Israelites. It's a lot of these motherfuckers that's sleeper cells. They undercovers. You know, these are paid soldiers that are waiting to one day get called into duty so they could put on that armor and all that and start taking over shit, man. So you got to be careful, man. You got to know what times that we are in. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai got Israel in a way, because Israel got to take their lick too. He got them in a way to where they are too comfortable. They are asleep. They are asleep. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said he will come like a thief in the night, man. Like a thief in the night. And you will be a smart man to be up when the thief is coming. You know, so a lot of these niggas is too in their comfort zone. And it's gonna be at a point to where all this shit is just gonna happen. It's just gonna pop up out of nowhere, you know? It's just gonna pop up. Things is just gonna go down. Shit is gonna be happening. You're gonna be questioning why this and why that. You're gonna go to sleep one day and you can wake up and be at war. Everything on fire, shit is happening. You know, this shit is on the news and shit. People is out there rioting and shit. People got guns. People is getting killed. You hearing screams and all that, and your dumbass was asleep, you know? People, your family done ran out and got on, you know? And as for those of us that are just, that are on our own and solo in the truth and shit, you know, we gonna know what time it is. We gonna know what time it is. It's time to get the fuck on and get the fuck out, man. Let's go, man. We ain't got time all day to be dealing with this. We know what's about to happen. Abandon the city, abandon our people. Fuck them, man. It doesn't matter if they're your family members. It doesn't matter if your girlfriend happened to be at the grocery store when all this shit happened. If she not a part of the word or nothing like that, you better get your ass on, man. When all this is happening, bro. No, why you think the prophets is by themselves? Why you think that they don't have no woman like that? They might go see a girl here or there, but they ain't got no woman living with them. They ain't got no fucking kids. They don't even talk to their family. So when it's time to disconnect, when the times is coming and the shit hit the fan, and when it's all said and done and it's all over with, you feel me? It's time for them niggas to go, bro. Like, shit, fucking, I ain't got nothing that's holding me back. Like how I felt. Like, I'm gonna stay by myself. I'm gonna do my thing. If I'm fucking with bitches, I'm fucking with bitches. But I know when the time come, what time it is, to let it all go. None of it is worth it. Your life will be the greatest treasure. Trust me, man. You gonna be the greatest treasure, man. That's why it's good to stay in the gym, work out, stay in the truth, keep working, stacking your money, play this game for as long as this game is able. Because when this game over, you gonna be like, shit, the little shit that I had didn't even fucking matter, man. I kept it so light. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's the goal. That's one of the things that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai wants for Jacob, especially for his chosen, to carry a light baggage, man. Try not to put too much heavy shit on you, man. You feel me? And this was just making Jake rise up in the spirit, man. Those of us that are the true, that are the possible true worshipers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we rising up in the spirit. We getting stronger. The things that were breaking us down, you know, is not breaking us down no more. We don't let a lot of this stuff go, you know. Like I said, people thought that I would get high forever. People thought I would just be a smoker, some fucking weed head and shit, and then one day, you know, the Lord finally set me free. You know, he I put aside the weed. I put aside, you know, the stuff that I used to do, the dumb shit, you know, letting girls run over me. You know, people try to take advantage of me. Hell no, not no more. I'm doing the best I can to keep a strong defense from these, because Jake is wicked as fuck, man. That's a lot of these evil ass Jakes that's wicked as hell. You got to be careful who you got around you. Motherfuckers trying to count your money. Niggas trying to snake you. Niggas don't want to pay back their debts. All kinds of shit, man. I'm dealing with all kinds of shit, but guess what? I got Yahweh Bashem Yahushai by my hands and, by me. And he got my back, and I'm on the rise. No matter what they would do to me, if the Lord don't tell me to fall, then I'm not going to fall, man. It's not going to happen. You feel me? That's not going to happen. Oh, it's cold as fuck. Oh, it's cold. But, you know, I'm about to close out. You know, call on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, in the name Yahushai. You know, Jacob is on the rise. For those of us that are righteous and those of us that got the spirit of us, we coming back on top, even though we all together in this, you know, it's really about the elect. It's really about the chosen, those who it may be. You know, I hope I might be one, and I hope that you one if you get this video. Hey, with that, shalom, because it's cold out here. My hands.